All right, so back at it again today. Out here working on the boat again. We've got a bunch of the interior pulled out and gonna start stripping carpet out of it. We've got all the side panels out, all up underneath the dash out, side panels, and then even got the front all pulled out. These are all gonna go get dropped off at the upholstery shop. Man, I'll tell you, whoever designed these boats must have had an extra elbow and an extra wrist or something like that, because to get to these bolts back here, like down here, the only way to get to them is like lay down and try and get your arm all the way up underneath, and it's, for me, my size, it's almost impossible, but was able to get it. So all the carpet area underneath here, I might keep the siding up here just because you don't see it a whole lot, but everything that's on the bottom is all going to be C-deck, the rubbery kind of C-deck stuff, the new flooring they put in new boats. It's going to be light gray with red grooves in it, so I'll be able to do a bunch of like designs and patterns and stuff. But it's what we're working on today. Hopefully I'm going to see if these batteries are holding a charge, and possibly try and crank the motor over today and just see if it'll fire up. I don't see why it wouldn't, but I got to put some type of little fuel system back in it so it draws a little bit of fuel from the fuel tank. So, but anyway, just trying to give you guys an update what's going on. So all this stuff gets to go down. Yeah, everything is so rusted, like you can do this and like just chunks come off. Yeah, like the whole end of it comes off. So none of this stuff is going to be able to be unbolted. You can see how much rust is down in there. So what I'm going to have to do is just cut these guys off and then hack away at these to get the rails out. And then I'll get a new set of rails. So before he puts the seat back together, I'll get the base to him with a new set of rails. And that way we can go from there. So, woohoo! All right, gets cutting on this, get these the seat base off, and then get everything down to the upholstery shop. All right, bunks are off. Let's move on to the frame. Get this guy shortened up that a little bit. Get moving. It's cut in half. All right. Although this all worked out perfect over here, like I have the little thingies to hold it up. Like a tard, I wasn't thinking about it. I left one axle like blank, so that way it's easier to like maneuver around with my little trailer dolly thingy over there. And wasn't expecting to fall to the ground, so whatever. But now it's up higher for me to work. Isn't that awesome? Like it's more of a work, yeah. So I get this other side cut right here, get this whole center piece out, and start putting stuff back together. Woo! Let's do this together. I don't know why that's so satisfying, like to break stuff in half and cut trailer frames in half, and just to cut frames in half. Like you took something that was good and now it's like completely freaking useless until you put it back together. It's awesome. I don't know why that's so like, I really enjoy doing it. It's fun. All right, I gotta do some grinding, clean all this stuff up right here, so that way I can get some welds on it, things of that nature. I really don't think you guys want to see that, so be back with you guys here in a little bit. Get some grinding done. Dude, we had a casualty. Wah, wah, wah. Damn it. Damn it. Oh well, it is what it is. Oh wow, it's dumping right now. Like it's coming down. It's coming down. Woo. Wow, it's coming down. Ouch. Time for a bigger shop. I can get all my stuff inside. All right, so we got our splice together. All nice and pretty like over yonder. We did like a nice fat full pin weld in there. Just because trailer frame's a trailer frame, you know how it goes. And this is like important to me. So we got both sides. Here, let me get up underneath here. Got both sides done. Gonna get these things ground up. This trailer originally, like you can tell somebody when they did this trailer, like I'm sure you can kind of see in the reflection. A lot of the OG trailers used to have like body work done to them, like they would fill in all the welds and stuff like that. This one isn't like that, but they absolutely put like Bondo or a bunch of coats of primer and then sanded everything. So once that's all ground up, I'll do like a nice smooth coat over it, bunch of primer or whatnot. It'll make it look like that was never there. So inside, I did a backup plate because I would rather prefer having like 3 individual welds is the way I see it, rather than just one that connects it. So I did a backup plate like this on both sides. You know, nothing special, but at the same time, to me, the way I see it is, that's like a weld on top, a weld on bottom, and then also the full pin on the backside. So whatever, I think that's stronger. And again, it's gonna be underneath the boat, inside the frame. You're never gonna see it. And if you do, well, hell, that's where I splice the trailer at. Boy, that's a lot of grinding. Look at the mess I made, man. All right, so we got the seams done. I still have to grind the outsides right here, but I'm gonna do that once I pull it back. We got all the bunk spots cut off, all the way on all of them, all the way on all of them, all the way down on all the pieces. Still have to do a little bit of grinding, like right here. This one's still kind of high. Who knows? I might just put the new bunk right there and weld it, and you'll never even know. But as of right now, we've got everything we need to do as far as getting all the stuff ground off. Now, we're gonna come back, we're gonna cut these guys, attach it to from here to there on both sides, and then each of this guy and that guy up there, we're gonna 45 cut them, take the center out, and put the center underneath the center, if that makes any sense. And then we'll cap the ends, so that way the scags go down. So essentially the highest part of the bottom of the trailer will be the axles. Yeah, that's right. The highest part of the bottom of the trailer will be, the bottom center of the trailer will be the axles. And please, Lord, please tell me that the scags are not on top of the axles. But anywho, that's what we're working on right now. We will get the rest of this stuff cut up. I had to stop grinding for a little bit and let the garage air out because my gosh, this whole place was full of grinding dust. I'm sure you can see it on my face and whatnot, so. But I'll let this place air out. I'm gonna do a little bit of sweeping, stuff like that, and get back to work. And if this dog ever finds its toy, as I tossed it to her a little while ago. Now what she doesn't know is that the toy went, like, her little rope thingy went on the other side of the Land Cruiser, like right where she's at right now. It went over the fence right there. That's all she has to do, is go on the other side of the fence. It's right there. It's supposed to be a smart dog. Right now she's being kind of dumb. I know I'm way behind on videos for this particular project. Unfortunately, I got wrapped up into a few other things, and when I got back to work on this one, basically just had to blow and go. There was no time to video or anything like that. It was just work as fast as I possibly can, get as much done as I possibly can. And now that I see the light at the end of the tunnel, like I say, being is that if all goes well, this boat will be delivered on Monday, which is like 5 days from now. So I don't see it'll be a big issue. But that's the reason why hasn't been a whole lot of video on this thing, but I'll get back to it. Some other projects and stuff like that, we'll get to it. All right, guys, back on this trailer, doing a little touch-ups on all the little chippies here and there and smoothing a bunch of stuff out. And we're fixing to get it painted today. So the boat interior will be put in that thing this afternoon and tomorrow, but I want to make sure I get the trailer painted as soon as I can so it's got time to cure. So by basically Monday, today's a Thursday, basically Monday, it gets delivered and it's done out of my hair. So we're gonna get to continuing sanding and stuff like that. I got a few more spots I gotta touch up. And other than that, we'll have this thing painted today. Woo! Alrighty, guys, we got a few things drying on the boat trailer right now. A little bit more prep and then it'll be ready to shoot. But in the meantime, I'm in here cleaning out this thing. And my gosh, dude, that's just the amount of dirt that comes through the carpet in boats over the years. Again, this one sat outside for at least 7-8 years with no cover on it or anything. But my gosh, I can't believe how much dirt and dust is in this boat underneath the carpet. Man, it's astounding. So all that's got to get come up. All that's got to get cleaned up, taken up. I'm going to mop the whole floors. I have to re-fiberglass a little section up here just to make it perfect. So we got to re-fiberglass this little section right here, just resin over the top of it, because the resin's peeling off the plywood. The rest of the boat looks fine. It looks like the flooring will go right in, even up here. I'll re-resin this little bit right here, and that'll take care of this whole nose area. And then all we have to do is let that stuff cure, do a final mop on everything. And I don't know, I'm putting that like C-deck flooring in, and I don't know if there's like a primer for that stuff that I can use to like prep it or give it like extra stickiness. So I'm gonna look into that. But before I do the floor part, I have to do all the sides, all the way around this part, all of this right here, all the way around. is going to be done in carpet. The only thing that's going to have that sea decking is the floor. So I got to still finish all that. All the stuff around the gas tank area back here, this whole area back here, all of this gets carpeted. So that's what we're working on. I can't film a whole lot because I'm trying to get a bunch of work done at the same time, and it's really hard to film and get work done. So I'll do my best about trying to get you some more footage and whatnot, but this is where we're at with this thing. We got a few more things I have to do mechanically on it, get some more duct work because this stuff, ouch, just destroyed over the years. And this is the vent that sucks all the gas fumes out. So we'll get back to it. Slowly but surely, it's getting done. Alrighty guys, we got the whole boat cleaned out, all vacuumed and blown out. Got all the flooring, or all the floor I should say, and the sidewalls. I got them all rubbed down so there's nothing left, like stuff stuck to it or nothing. So I was just fitting some other pieces in here real quick. This all has to get redone. But long story short, now I have to go through all the old pieces of carpet I pulled out and figure out what I'm using for patterns and then what's being replaced with C-deck. But this is what the pile looks like. So far, all this stuff I'm not reusing. But like all this, that as far as I know, I have to recut out of the new carpet all these pieces so I can put them back in the boat because these are like the walls. And I'm not doing the C-deck stuff on the walls. So like the seat base, I have to rebuild that. Probably just going to build a whole new one because this one looks like it's just falling apart. I mean, unfortunately, when they did these boats, or this particular boat, they didn't use stainless steel staples. So everything, like stainless steel nails and staples, everything just rusted. Everything just rusted to pieces and whatnot and just fell apart. So I'm going to have to rebuild a bunch of stuff, but not a big deal. It is what it is. So we'll get to getting on that right now. I'm going to start cutting patterns. I got to clean up a little bit and then get some tables put in here. But we're going to start putting carpet in today. Hopefully I can get all the sides done all the way around and I can start doing the actual flooring. If I can get the flooring done all the way in and then start doing all the seat bases, side panels, stuff like that. So we'll see how this goes. It may go flawless and it may turn into the biggest turd show ever. There is a spot I'm going to refiberglass because it started coming up. I think I showed you that already. All of this right here, I'm actually going to refiberglass that. I'm also going to lay a piece of matting over it. They just resined it, and when the resin cracks, like it starts to like flex up on both sides. If they would have just put a piece of matting over it, it never would have done that. Yeah, it wouldn't have. It would have come loose from underneath, but it wouldn't have like flexed up. So whatever, I'm gonna put a piece of matting on it. That way it's nice, smooth fiberglass. That way it won't show on the floor. So we're gonna get back to it. See you guys in a minute. Well, unfortunately, it looks like this frame just completely fell apart. Like it was being held together with like carpet. So like you can see how rusty all the stuff is. This is why you're supposed to use stainless steel. You're supposed to use stainless steel anytime you do marine stuff. But anyway, I'm just going to rebuild a whole new frame for this. This one I was able to save. This is just the trough that goes behind the side panel. So I'm going to go through this stuff, save what I can, and then rebuild what I have to. So we'll get to getting on it. Well, we still got a little bit of a breeze. It's not horrible. You can see the trees in the background. Just barely moving a little bit. It's up high. Shouldn't be a big deal to paint this thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing prepped and get it painted. Ouch. Well, guys, like an idiot, I turned the GoPro on, but I didn't hit record. Needless to say, the trailer's done painted. And it's decent enough for a boat trailer. Didn't have to be anything spectacular, so sorry about the wind. The wind's just recently kicked up right about when I got this thing done. I mean, it started getting breezy. As soon as I got done, though, it kicked up to like 15 mile an hour. So hopefully it's not too bad on the microphone and whatnot. So right now, what we're gonna get ready to do is we're gonna fiberglass the center of this section of the boat. Something needs to get done, so we're gonna get in here and we are gonna fiberglass that little section right there and put a new piece of matting across it. So that way, when the flooring goes in, the flooring's nice and smooth, and then it seals the plywood because, again, this stuff, why they didn't put matting on it, I have no idea. Like, it's literally 2 feet of matting. They fiberglassed everything else in the boat. Like, I don't get it. It doesn't make no sense. And Centurion's like a really good brand, so I don't know, whatever. We're gonna fiberglass it. We're gonna do that right now. Get back to it. Oh boy, that was close. Almost thought I had enough, I didn't, so came back in, one last coat on this guy, and then we go around the other side. So looks a little bit better over there. We got that side done. And then shebanga, that side. And once it's all cured and dried, I'll go back and I'll cut off all the excess with a router or what do they call it? Roto zip or whatever the hell you want to use. So floor will go in tonight. Alrighty guys, I did a bunch of work throughout the last day or so and got a bunch of stuff figured out. Unfortunately, I still have a mess going on in my shop. You know, like I got flooring and carpet and everything all spread out, the new interior and whatnot. But we started doing the flooring, the C-deck stuff and the flooring. Got this section done. I got the pieces behind the dead fronts and the trim panels over here. I got those pieces put in. Now I'm doing all the stuff that's going to be like underneath the gas tank, underneath the back seat, stuff like that. We got the carpet put on the sides up here on both sides. So when you walk through the center to the open bow, that section's carpeted and done. We got all the fiberglass up here that we just redid. This whole section right here, we got it all smoothed out. So that way when the flooring goes in, it looks nice and flat. So we're looking good. It's Sunday right now, so kind of late on time. But this thing will be done by tomorrow. So right now, we are going to finish the flooring, but because it has to be in 3 pieces, like there's going to be a piece over here, a piece over here, and then another section underneath the helm area and whatnot. And then obviously another piece over there, but the main 3 pieces is that one, this one, and this one. I have to match the X pattern, the diamond pattern. So it's kind of a pain in the butt to like specifically figure out how you're going to match everything. I'll get there. It'll happen. That's what I'm working on right now. So just kind of give you guys an update on what's going on. It's getting there though. Oh boy. Alrighty guys, I'll tell you this right now. This stuff, this is amazing stuff. If you can get it in like one solid sheet. Unfortunately, like when they like run the little groover through all of it, the gauge is not exactly the same. So like trying to line up like 2 and 3 pieces, it's almost impossible. My God, what a pain in the ass this has been. Anyway, I've got this last piece all rolled up right here. It's going up under the helm. And then I've got a little section I got to put in where the seat base goes. And we're going to go from there. Oh my gosh, it's been a pain in the butt. But I'm going to get this piece in right now. Howdy guys, another day's coming, another day's gone, man. Whew, this thing's kicking my butt. But we're getting it all done. Got all the flooring in, got the captain seat in, all the sliders are brand the sliders brand new. I got to get little clips for the base, and then the back seat can go on top. All the side panels are in, all the trimming's done, carpet's done. Even got the new shocks for in here, and all this is done now. So it's all nice and fresh carpeted and whatnot. This thing will be back together by today. So I'm fixing to actually go out and probably start prepping the trailer to get it swapped over. I already got the bunks set on there. I have to go tighten them up. And then probably get the trailer swapped before the last little bit of interior goes in. But man, I'll tell you, dude, my shop looks like a wreck. And there's stuff all over the floor, all the carpet trimmings, and this is what happens when you get way overwhelmed with stuff and just continue working. So we'll keep going at it. Now it is what it is, but it'll be done today. That's all I care about. Oh boy. All right. So we got the front seat put in, and man, this thing's a pain. The only way to get to this is you got to go underneath here, up underneath the back, and then the bolts are like way up here. And man, they are such a pain to get to. But it's what has to happen. It's what has to happen. So that's what we're going to do now. This is freaking awesome. So what are the chances? I've learned a long time ago. All the gas struts that I replace, if there's one good one out of the pair, you always replace the pair. But if there's still a good one, I keep it. What are the chances that I replaced them on my my mother-in-law's Hyundai Santa Fe? There were the whole like lift gate back part. What are the chances that the one that I have, the one that was still good, I replaced 2 of them because one was bad, then the other one is like legit the perfect one for this seat. Look at this. Hyundai, like full length right there, and then isn't that freaking bitchin'? Like I could pick this thing up with my foot. Look at that. What are the chances that I happen to have one sitting on my shelf from a Hyundai Santa Fe that worked in a ski centurion boat? This is freaking awesome. Wow. Saving money any way we can, dude. It's like a rat rod. Alrighty, guys. This is what it looks like when she's done. I do a few last little things. Like I say, like those little alignment blocks or indexing blocks, whatever you want to call them. But she is done. Heck yeah. Oh, about time, man. About time. I'll go show you the trailer right now. Alrighty, guys. The trailer, on the other hand, I still have to wire it, bolt the bunks down, just little stuff like that. Sorry about the wind. It literally just kicked up in the past like 3 or 4 minutes. But the trailer, Nice, freshly painted. Like I said, I have to still wire it, stick the lights back in it, stuff like that. Unfortunately, I got it painted, and literally the next morning it like sprinkled and rained. So like it's not horrible. Wipe the whole thing down, it should be okay. But man, what are the chances? You know what I mean? Like, it just happens. But it's all nice, painted up, done, cleaned up. What? Dude, I got tagged by a bird. That wasn't here yesterday. Ay, ay, ay. All right, well, she's done. It's time to get these things swapped back over, get the boat put back on this trailer, and get it completely finished up. Like I said, the interior on this one's done. I got to put the windshield back on, and then do like little things like the seat retainers and indexing things, the little engine cover blocks and stuff like that. But for the most part, it's done. Oh, teak oil. I got to teak oil the swim step, but again, that's just oiling it. Well guys, sorry about the wind. It's kind of kicked up in the past 20-30 minutes or so. But trailer fits perfect. Looks good. Looks really good. Nice fit. Couldn't ask for nothing better than that. So I do need to wash everything still and do a good detail on everything, but plenty of room down yonder. Perfect. No, get out of here, dog. Take the volleyball and go. Hey. Here, I guess I'll take it. I'll go. There we go. Okay. Go get it, dog. Anyway, back to the boat. Like I say, plenty of room down below. Still is protected. You know, just like the boat trailer should be. Looks good. And one of the things I was kind of scared about, because I actually didn't test fit this, was making sure I had enough room here to put the tire in. Looks like I do, so I'm going to set that up right now and stick that spare tire there. So, hey, welcome back. Hi. Hi. Well, let go of it. Freaking dummy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Freaking perfect. Guy fits right up in there like it's supposed to. Couple of lug nuts, Dunskies. And I even think I still have a cover for that thing. So couldn't ask for nothing better than that. Alrighty guys, so to make this whole giddy up nice and perfect and whatnot, like a lot of weird things has to happen. You know, like there's a lot of like little fine detail of stuff that has to happen. One of the things that has to happen is for us to put the center caps on. You know, just the standard center caps, like you would put on. You know, nothing special. But because these things have bearing buddies on them, and this particular style, this cap doesn't go on. Like, it just doesn't go on. Well, come to find out, this little spot right here touches the outside of the bearing buddy. So, oddly enough, I got saucy, figuring, well, if I can't put them on at all, like I might as well try this. I stuck these things in my lathe, and I was able to spin them down just that little bit right there. That's all it took. It's just that little bit had to be spun down. And now, let's see if I can swap hands here. And now, oh, stay there. Oh wait, I have to put the spring back in. Hang on. Hang on, I gotta put the spring back in. This little guy has to go back on. Come on, go in. This is hard to do with one hand. Okay, let's put this guy back where it needs to be. Okay, so now it actually springs back in. But, like, that's all it takes. And you would never think that that's something that, like, I'm very fortunate. I have a lathe. Like, I can do this. But some people would have bought these wheels and would have stuck them on and been pissed because those caps didn't fit. And don't get me wrong, that right there absolutely looks a heck of a lot better than that right there. But it's just odd how little things like that, like, I keep finding little things on this boat, just little dumb stuff like that, oh, I have to do this. Oh, I have to do this. So anyway, long story short, I got one more cap to do. I already did those two. I'll get this one done and finish up the boat. Alrighty guys, as you can see, boat's gone. It's done. It's up in storage right now. I'm gonna call that the end of this video. We are gonna do the next video on the boat, and it's gonna be at the lake. We are gonna go lake test this thing for a day. You know, go enjoy it for a day before it gets posted up for sale. Came out really, really clean, really, really nice. Obviously, you guys just watched the whole build and put together of it, whatnot. So this video ran a little longer than I wanted. I'm gonna try and start keeping them a little bit shorter than this, but I really wanted this thing to be a lot of little clips, but I didn't do the right kind of filming for that, and this just kind of worked out better for the storyline of just getting this thing done. I'll try and keep up on like giving better updates on different projects and whatnot. I got to get back on the FJ. That's our project we're going to finish, and that's going to be in the next couple of weeks. So, but anyway, boat done. Next video is going to be us lake testing. Hopefully I can do some wakeboarding behind it. I haven't wakeboarded in a couple of years. Definitely going to take the tube up with us, maybe run the kids around, something like that. Who knows? But that's going to be the end of this video. If you guys like this stuff, if you want to see more boat stuff, if you guys want to see other projects, let me know. Let me know in the comments. I enjoy reading them. It's given me a bunch of good ideas and stuff like that. So till next time, guys, like, comment, subscribe, and hope you guys enjoy the channel and the content. See you guys next time.